Greetings, everybody. Welcome to your video series on an introduction to sociology. The topic for today's video, subjectivity versus objectivity. Let's get started. What is the difference between subjectivity and objectivity, and how does this relate to sociology? Let's think about religion, for example. When we think about concepts like God, the Bible, who Jesus Christ was, what he represents, who Muhammad was, what he represents, the Quran, the figure of Buddha, what he represents, the writings in the Torah, the idea of the afterlife. All of these are very hot button concepts in our culture and our society. And we can say that our religious beliefs or our religious affiliations are our subjective reality. And what do we mean by a subjective reality? That means that we believe these things to be true, whatever they are, whether you're a Christian or a person of the Jewish faith or a Muslim or an atheist. You accept the tenets of your faith without question. You do not need proof. You do not need evidence. This is your subjective reality. Now, if we compare that to objectivity, for example, if I were to ask members of all of these religious faiths, if I throw a marker up in the air, what will happen? Well, a person of the Jewish faith will likely say it will fall to the ground. A Christian will say it will fall to the ground. A Muslim will say it will fall to the ground. A Hindu will say it will fall to the ground. An atheist will say it will fall to the ground. So why do all of these people who have very different subjective realities when it comes to their religious faith share this common answer in terms of what will happen when a marker is thrown up in the air? Because the answer to that question is an objective truth. It is something that everybody or most people have witnessed and everybody accepts as truth. Due to the laws of gravity, this marker or whatever we throw in the air that's heavier than air is going to come down to the ground. We have reached this objective truth, again, really through science. We repeat this exercise over and over. We witness the same result over and over. And people all over the world share the same conclusion, whether it's an American, a Mexican, a Russian, a Japanese person. Again, if we tie it back to religious faith, it doesn't matter what someone's religious faith is. They're all going to say the same thing. That's what makes something objective. Another example regarding the difference between subjective reality and objective truth. If one person says the earth is round and another person comes along and says the earth is flat, well, one of these is an objective truth and one of them is a subjective reality. The subjective reality would be the earth is flat. That may be what you believe, but there is no evidence to support that. Most people in the world do not agree with that. So that is your opinion. That is your subjective belief or subjective reality. The objective truth would be more the earth is round. This is supported by a wealth of evidence. Lots of people, or many people, astronauts, have seen this with their own eyes, brought us evidence and pictures back for the rest of us. And again, people all over the world have agreed that, yes, in fact, the earth is round. Whether you're an American, a Mexican, a Japanese person, a Russian, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Jew or a Muslim, doesn't matter, right? Everybody has come to the same conclusion. That's what makes this an objective truth. Now, in sociology, we rely on research, being a social science. And research utilizes the scientific design or the scientific research model and objectivity to develop knowledge about a particular topic, in our case, human behavior. That is what separates a subjective belief or a faith or an opinion from objective truth that is based on evidence and reason. So the things we're going to be talking about in sociology are grounded in research. They're grounded in the scientific research model, and they have a certain objective truth about it. So what do we mean by objectivity then? What exactly is objectivity? Objectivity is the ability to conduct research without allowing our personal opinion and biases to influence our outcomes. To be objective means to possess an open mind with few fixed ideas. Objective people tend to be comfortable with ambiguity, that sort of gray area in life, and change, meaning what was true yesterday might not be true tomorrow if our scientific understanding of something or a particular phenomena changes based on evidence and acceptance by, again, people from all walks of life. And objectivity allows us to operate outside our comfort zone. We're not here to prove our subjective beliefs. We're here to find the objective truth about human behavior. And we do that using the scientific research model. So that's it for now. Thanks for checking in. Never stop learning, and remember, sociology